Hi. Good morning. Good morning. So my name is still Florence Chikeze, the CEO of Redalia Workspaces, and we are coming live to you as always every morning, bringing you business nuggets. So with me today is Olayinka Olayokun. Olayinka is the co-founder of Giga Lagos, a leading marketing agency in Nigeria that is everything about digital marketing, branding, social media, and what have you. Welcome, Olayinka.
Thank you very much.
All right. Can you tell us briefly about yourself?
Well, just like you said, my name is Yinka Olayokun, and I'm a co-founder of Giga Lagos Digitals. Giga Lagos, basically, it's a full-service digital marketing agency. We help businesses do marketing in an awesome way. So, we use the tools of online to help you get to where you want to get to. So, say for instance, you have a new product you're launching, we can help you do that. You have you want people to see you, you want people to patronize you. Without breaking the bank. That's what we do. Using emails, email marketing, social media, Google AdWords. And every rest of internet, just to make sure that we get you your return on investment.
All right. So we are going to be discussing digital marketing 101. So if you're live with us, can you type hi? And if you have any questions whatever about digital marketing, how you can take your brand and gain brand visibility, just pop in your question and we'll do well to answer them. Anyone that we cannot answer, we'll do well to share Yinka's contact with you. So Yinka, before Giga Lagos, what were you doing?
Well, before Giga Lagos, I spent quite a number of my time, my career with a media company. I worked with BHM. From BHM, we started, three guys from a department in Black House Media. Black House Media is a PR agency in Nigeria. Started off a digital marketing agency known as Ida Africa, and then I worked there for about a year plus, again, before eventually leaving to work on the brand side. And then, voila, Giga Lagos.
Okay. Can you? I know you've already mentioned Giga Lagos when you introduce yourself, but can you just give us a brief explanation of what Giga Lagos is all about and what you do?
Okay, Giga Lagos is like I said, a digital marketing agency. What we do basically is to help brands and individuals get desired results. So, for instance, you are a telco. You have an online store. You sell stuff online. You sell shoes. You sell bags online. And what we do is to help you achieve results. So, say for instance, you just imported some goods that you want to be sold. We can help you using Google AdWords to target the people who will be interested in your shoes and bags. Using, of course, the data online, we can set up a website for you if you don't have any website. Build a well-optimized website that is mobile responsive so that people can actually interact with your product using their phones. We can set up email marketing facilities for you so that you get to talk to these people like that. You don't have to, call all the time. Everything can be automated so that once they opt in, you can sell to them anytime, any day. We also use social media to help you actually do customer services. So you help you talk to your customers, manage their feedback, and in case there are crises, because there will always be crises. Customers not happy, disgruntled. We see it often happen with the telcos. So what digital marketing, what we can do is to help you manage so that this particular crisis doesn't escalate to problems that can actually affect your brand or discourage your future customers from not buying from you. So we are a full service digital marketing, and then we can also come up with custom made services for you. So say for instance your company, your service deserves to have an app. not necessarily an app to build to sell. It could be just an app to solve a problem. It could be heartbeat problem. It could be racing. It could be so. I mean, so it's all round services using tools online. I mean, with our understanding of the consumer, because that's what actually helps us to solve this problem. To understand our consumer, what they want, when they want it, and how you can reach out to them. So we come up with custom-made services that can help you deal with these problems, and then, of course, bring you alerts almost every now and then, which is the whole point.
Yeah. All right. So if you're just joining us, we are discussing digital marketing from Redalia Workspaces. We are actually coming live to you from WarriPen, the Digital Marketing 101 with Olayinka, the co-founder of Giga Lagos. So going forward, if you're just joining us, we can see that people are watching. If you're just joining us and you need to ask questions on how to take your brand to the next level, can you please type in your question in the comment section, and we'll take it from there. And if you actually want to talk to Lee Yinka, will be glad to share his contacts with you. So Yinka, can you define digital marketing? What is digital marketing? Like, for a novice, how can you explain digital marketing to a 10-year-old?
Okay, digital marketing does not have a definition. That's one thing I want you guys to know. There's no definition for digital marketing. Digital marketing, in simple terms, is using tools that are available online to help sell, basically. So we use Facebook, tools that we are all familiar with. Some we are not familiar with it. Some we don't even know exist. So what we do is, digital marketing is just using those tools to achieve results. I mean, so Twitter is not just for making noise. It's not just for,
slaying.
Instagram is not just for, selfie and all of that. There are strategic tactics to sell, actually. And, sell all the way. You can even get to know what people are doing about your brand just using these tools. So it's just using these tools to sell and optimize sales. Just upscale your sales, manage your sales. Just continue selling, manage your brand. That's what digital marketing is. There's no definition, really.
Yes. Unyi Okonkwo says hi. Hi, Unyi. Hi. If you have questions, just pop in your question and we'll answer. And thank you for joining us. So, Yinka, take us on a ride. What is digital marketing? What are the tools that are available? How can we market our business? So we are all ears. All
right. Okay, so there are, 1,000,001 tools. People develop tools every day. So the problem is a lot of people don't know, we're not aware. So I'm going to be talking about the things that are available that we know that are around us, and how we can even find out the new tools as they are getting developed. First off, for every business, one thing you should have is a landing page. A landing page could be your Instagram account. It could be your Facebook page. It could be a blog spot. It could be your business.blogspot.com. It could be your business.wordpress.com. It could be anything. It's just a landing page where people go. A place where you gather people. All right. For instance, Tiwa Savage's page is a landing page. People go there to look for updates. What's she doing next? Some people even turn on notifications to get updates when she's putting up new things. Now, Jumia's landing page is their website. Now, they have other supporting landing page, but their primary landing page is their website. A lot of people go there. If you want to buy shoes, if you want to buy bags, if you want to buy phones, some of us, the first place we go to are these places. They are called landing pages. So for a business, you need to have a landing page where people go to.
Sorry to cut you short. I was just thinking that a landing page should just basically must be a website. So what you're trying to say is that your social media page, Instagram page can actually be a landing page.
Yeah.
Just the same way that it is designed for websites.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, for the even Facebook, they've developed some plugins, some technologies that can actually help you sell. On your Facebook page, do you know that you can add products? You can specify the prices of your products. You can put up offers. You can put up so for your customer, they can actually go there and say, okay, this shoe is sold for 5 naira. Oh, okay, I like it, I want to buy it. Then you click, and then you automatically send a message to the owner of this store, and then the person can say, oh, okay, this is how it's going down. This is the account details and stuff. And I mean, so a transaction can actually be closed on Facebook, on Instagram. I mean, a lot of people buy on Instagram. I mean, it's not like it's not like I'm telling you what you don't know. Just like I'm making you know that there's more to it. I mean, that's it for landing page. It's very, and then note that building your landing page on social media, it's not so good for you, because take for instance, if your account gets deleted, maybe because a competitor reported your account to Instagram. If that is the case, if you have like 1 million fans already and you are selling, in just few minutes you can lose everything. So it is very important that you have another landing page where you direct everybody, all your community, your fans, where you direct them to. It should be a website. How much does it cost to have a website? It doesn't
cost much.
Doesn't cost much. You know, so it saves you a lot. It gives you a place you own, like your own space that you can control. You can do anything you like on your website. I mean, you can put up pictures, you can put up videos. Today you can say you don't want to do anything. Tomorrow you can say you want to do things, you know. So, I mean, it basically puts you on the safe, and then people know that it's yours. People know that it's yours. Yeah. That's for landing page. And then the next thing is for your landing page to be available. So that I'll call search engine optimization. I mean, people call it SEO. Sometimes some people don't even know what SEO is. It is called search engine optimization. And what it means is that, you know, sometimes when you have something in your head, like you want to buy an attachment for your hair, and then you don't know where to go. I mean, Google is our friend, right? Everybody runs to Google, and then you type human hair. Now, when you type human hair, what you're looking for is you want Google to tell you people who are selling human hair, right? Now, the people that Google will show you must have optimized their landing page to be seen. Now, sometimes, even if you're searching for your friend, so if you search for Olayokunle Olayinka, for instance, on Google, it will bring out all of my accounts, LinkedIn, Facebook. I mean, so website. I mean, I think it will just bring out everything about you. Now, but that means that it will bring out pages that are related to the keyword that you are searching for. So if you're searching for brand new shoe, you're searching for a brand new peep-toe shoes for ladies. I mean, it will bring out, you will find websites that are so relevant that Google has believed that they are trustworthy. They give out relevant information, they're accurate, they are not, and secured as well. You know, they will list them out. So for you who has a landing page, if it's on Facebook, Twitter, and you need to optimize all of these landing pages so that when people search for them, either on Facebook, because you can actually optimize your pages too on social, so you can come up tops. So when people are searching, even on Instagram, that okay, what's it called, facial makeup and stuff. So you can come up even on Facebook or Twitter, on Instagram, on Google as well. I mean, so it is very important that you optimize your landing page also, so that you can get seen. How can you do this? I mean, you can basically, if your house is your store, you can list your store on Google Plus. It is free. It is just to tell people, so anybody that stays close nearby can say, okay, if I'm looking for makeup store in Ikeja, if I have listed my store in Ikeja, people are in Ikeja will be able to find me. They will be able to get a direction to my house. They will be able to get my phone number details without having to know me first. So it's free. It is Google. So altogether, you can just Google business.google.com. It will tell you how you can list your store. I mean, your physical store, so that people can walk in there and buy anything they want to buy from you. Also, you can also do, if for your website, you have some plugins that are free, that you can actually get. I mean, just put in, and then you're fine. All you need to just, and those plugins even teach you some tweaks and tricks, how you can set them up so that your website can be ranking. So for instance, what Jumia and Co, what they've done, they've optimized their website so much that if you search for any keywords, what are keywords now? I mean, I'm sure. So I'm not speaking so much jargons. Keywords are the questions that you ask Google in layman's terms. So any word, any phrase that comes to your mind, and that you take to Google and search for, they are keywords. So those keywords gives Google an idea. Okay, this person is looking for this thing. Where can I where are this information? Where is this particular answer located online? Then it will sift through, and then supply. There are places where you can use there are tools that you can use to know the keywords that are relevant to your business. One is Google Planner. Google Planner is a free tool by Google as well. I mean, so if you go to Google, same Google, and type Google Keyword Planner, note Google Keyword Planner, it will give you the platform. You can sign in, you can register. It is free. And then when you get there, all you need to do is just type in the keyword that is relevant to you. If it's makeup, type makeup there. You will see the list of things, other elements that you can add to your keyword to show on Google. And then just find a way to put it on your website. Maybe on your home page, you could write number one makeup specialist in Ikeja.
That also helps the Google, knowing the keyword also help you in your advertising. So when you're using Google AdWords, if you go to Google Planner, you know the words that people are searching, then you can now target your audience. Yeah. That's what we did the last time we marketed through Google AdWords.
So it just tells you another thing it does is it tells you a rough estimate of how much you might potentially spend to get seen for that particular keyword. So
if it's like a keyword that is like people are using a lot, it will be expensive.
So it's pretty smart. And it solves problems. So you can say, okay, since you can't afford $10 for this particular keyword, which one is it's too close? If it's still getting like 1,000 to 10,000 searches per month, and all you could spend maybe is 50 cents or 10 cents per click. Why pay $10 to get 100,000? And then you can just, with your budget, small budget, still achieve a good number of results. And then there are to now know how many people are coming to your website, and because sometimes some people position their website to be doing something, but then their website is being seen for something else. How do you know this thing is to set up? There's something called Google Webmaster Tool. It's also free. All you need to do is just copy a code from that Google Webmaster Tool and put it on your website. It will analyze the keyword that is bringing people to your website. So if it is a wrong keyword that is bringing people to your website, it can help. It will give you an idea of how you can change and tweak things so that the right audience see you. And also, do not track how many people come to your website, because also all of this, it is key for you to optimize. Constantly optimization. So getting results, knowing what is working, what is not working. How do you know all of these things? Google Webmaster Tools does that a little, but then the one that does it the most is Google Analytics. It just solves the problem. It tells you the age bracket of the people who come to your website. If they're mostly female, it tells you what their interests are. It tells you what time of the day people come to your website, your landing page the most. It basically tells you almost everything. What website brings them the most. So if you are If people are coming to your website most from Facebook, it will tell you, so you know that, okay, maybe there's something you are doing right on Facebook, and then that you need to do more of. If it's Instagram, it will tell you all of this. Even if it is GG, maybe you have your product listed on GG, and then there's a link coming into your website. If people are coming in from there, it will let you know that, okay, a lot of your traffic is coming from GG. If you are spending money on advert, it will tell you that, oh, okay, your advert is actually bringing people. If your advert is not bringing people, it will also tell you right there that, see, okay, your adverts, you're spending money, but you're not getting traffic for it. So it will help you know, okay, let me quickly adjust things, let me tweak things, and then and then of course there's something also called link building. Sometimes we call it relationship building. Say for instance, I cannot afford to pay Linda Ikeji, for instance, to write an article and post it on my behalf, because of course MTN and the likes are paying millions just to be on our page. But what I can do is to write a story or an information that will be helpful to our audience, and then liaise with her that, ma'am, I have this content I know will be good for your audience. I think if you put it up, it will not just benefit you, it will benefit your audience as well. And then, but please, there are links there that links to my website. Please don't remove it. I mean, it's a mutual understanding. You have done a favor, so you have rendered a service for free, because mind you, a lot of people actually pay. People pay as much as 50,000 just to write a content. I mean, 300 words of article, you pay that much. But if you have written this article that is so educating, now it's not just, you're not just, and so don't think about Linda alone. Depending on the product you're selling, if you're selling a technology product, there are technology websites that you can write content for, and then there's a link. So when people are reading those content, they like the content so much, they want to know more, they might click on it and come to your website. I mean, so link building, so that also helps you to rank high, especially if a lot of links are pointing to your website. Think, for instance, if you get a link back from CNN, it's huge. CNN, BBC, just name it. Vanguard, even Vanguard, Punch, Bella Niger, Tech Point. I mean, all of these websites, they are top news websites. But if you get a link from them and that points to your website, okay, say for instance you are a hotel company, you run an hotel. Now, if you can write a content for hotels.ng and highlight top things that people can do in an hotel. I mean, amazing stuff. You can take pictures of your spaces and then write great content that would be engaging, that would be interesting, and then hotels.ng put it up. It will link back to your page. That's you're selling indirectly. You're actually selling indirectly, but then you're giving value to hotels.ng. It will drive traffic to you. It automatically just tell Google that, oh, if hotels.ng can put up this content of these people, then they are reputable. So Google will automatically push your content up. So when people are coming to search for nice things to do in hotels, you come on the first page. I mean, it's that simple. But then there's a lot of thoughts around it, and there's a lot of you have to be write amazing stuff. I mean, put your heart into it. I mean, you have to be passionate about this thing and enjoy it.
Exactly. Yeah. So basically, what you're trying to say is that a website that is recognized by Google, that is ranking high, that website giving you a link back. It's a plus. It's not a website that you are ranking higher than.
No. All right. I mean, it's a big plus. It's a big plus. I mean, and then also even your website, you should link to each other. So if you are writing about the election of the forthcoming election, but you've written something in the past about the past election, you can, in the new content that you're writing, you can still link back to that old post. I mean, telling people, referring people. So it also tells people that, okay, your content is well structured, that you're making sense. I mean, if you can make reference, that means you're updating your users, you're engaging them. You're giving them real-time information. They can learn from that. I mean, it is enjoyable. I mean, it just gives people that, okay, you guys, these people, they know what you're doing, and there's a good arrangement. There are even so, if you now use WordPress, if you use any CMS management for your website, there are other things that you can do. You can do as little as tagging. So you need to tag right. It is very important. So if you run an e-commerce site, even if you have an e-commerce site and it's on WordPress, if you have uploaded a picture of a bag, say for instance it's what's the trending bag now?
Chanel.
Chanel. Okay, so you've uploaded a picture of Chanel bag, and then it's new, it's brand new, it's classy. I haven't written a nice description of this bag. I mean, listing the features, the good thing about the bag, that it is 100% leather, it is black, it will have varieties of colors. I mean, it can carry so many things, and then you now tag it, like you put Chanel quality bag as a tag, because sometimes tags can also mean keywords. People could come to Google and say Chanel quality bag, Chanel fake bag, original Chanel. So you can, all of this, I mean, they're very, very tiny bits, but if you can just put them there, Chanel bag, quality Chanel, brand new Chanel bag, original Chanel bag, and I mean, just put all of these tags, and then it just tells Google, okay, these people, there's something about their content. They know what they're writing. They're not just writing for the sake of writing. They know what they're doing. I mean, and then the right categories. I mean, so SEO, and so we can continue with SEO and we'll not finish it. It's inexhaustible. I mean, and then there's also social media. I mean, there's a lot. There's email marketing. There's a lot that you can do online. I mean, to just get yourself out there. I mean, all you need to do is just put your art into it. I mean, so take for instance, email marketing. There's MailChimp. I mean, it doesn't cost you. I mean, MailChimp even give you I think they give you 2,000 emails. I mean,
okay,
for free. So, I mean, that's huge. 2,000 free. 2,000 free subscribers, 10,000 emails per month. So you can send so if you have 2,000 database of customers, you can send 5 emails in a month, which means on the first day of the month, you send them happy new month. These are the new stocks that we have. You have it well designed, and then you laid out, you send it to them. And then during the course of the month, you tell them that, oh, there's an offer going. You send it to them. That's 2. You would have sold at least, even if it is to convert 1% of the 2,000, just using the free tool of MailChimp. There's MadMimi. There are a good number of them. ConvertKit. You get, there's MailerLite. There are so many, and they give you freebies. They give you free tools. I mean, we can leverage on these free tools to make sales. All you need to do is just automate this. I mean, put the right because script, they will give you script, put it on your website, so that when people click on, probably some people, sometimes you do it such that anybody that buys your product automatically gets subscribed to your list. So you can send them offers, you can send them newbies. I mean, Valentine is coming. It's a great time to sell to your database. You don't have to start to now crack your brain on how to get new customers. I mean, your existing customers, just attack them full force. I mean, with very, very, very nice content, and then, I mean, you're making sales. Social media marketing is key now. I mean, with the latest changes that Facebook and the likes are making on their platform, it's just to tell you that, I mean, these guys are not here to play.
Yeah, they're there to make money.
They're here to make money. And guess what? We are using these things for free. We don't have to pay to take advantage of this. All you need to do is just understand this platform. The platform is changing, so it's not like you create a page and then you leave it there. Oh yeah, I have 20 million followers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't even get to see your post. I just discovered that people who like we've been paying so much to get people to like our page, when we didn't even understand this platform. So you just discover that Like up to 3% of them don't even see our posts when we post. So we tell you that Facebook is not joking.
At all.
You know, I think they are kind of leveraging community now.
I mean, it's because okay, beyond, I could remember the first time that Facebook introduced advertising. It was like, wow, yeah. And at the point, a lot of people were spending money, they were not getting value for their money. There were a lot of articles, videos that people did just to shade Facebook, to let you know that if you advertising on Facebook, then you're wasting money. But then that's not the problem. The problem is they do not understand how to take advantage of that. Because a lot of people were still making sales, even when they were wasting money. Now, some people also, out of ignorance, I mean, still went still till today, still going for likes. I mean, things has changed. Gone are those days that when you have 5,000 likes on Facebook, if you say hi, all the 5,000 people would say it. It doesn't happen that way anymore. It is not algorithm based. It's not algorithm based. I mean, so it's only people who like the kind of content that you put out that can see your content. I mean, they must have even engaged with your content at first. They must have liked, they must have commented, they must have shared before Facebook share your most recent content with them, to let them know, oh, you can just posted another thing. Would you like to engage with it? And I mean,
all right, I'm going to pause it for. So first of all, I want to thank all the people that have joined us: Onyi, Hilary, Ogochukwu. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
So Ogochukwu said that, can you please give an in-depth detail on how to use these online platforms? There are a lot of people who know them, but they don't understand how to use them. So Ogochukwu, which platform exactly do you want us to shed light on? Which platform do you want us to? So we're going to start. Yinka, can you start by throwing more light on how to use maybe Facebook or Instagram? So let's see which one she wants us to expatiate on.
Okay, so take for instance, let's start with the easiest one, which is Facebook, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people have personal Facebook accounts where you put up church, you go to church, you know, the pastor mentions some things and then you put it up. And then you also hang out with your friend, you take content from them, you put it up. You are at home, maybe you have a cousin or a niece, and then you take that picture, you put them up. Now, for that kind of place, you can't build a brand on that kind of account. What you can do is to create a page for yourself. Facebook calls it a business page. I mean, so if you are a consultant, if you are a technology business, if you run a technology business, say you are developing stuff, you develop apps, you develop websites, you do construction, you can create a page. I mean, so there are different kinds of pages that you can create. Even as a musician, as artist, you can create pages for yourself. Now, when you create these pages, this gives you an opportunity to now carve a niche. So all of the content that you're putting out on your timeline, on your personal timeline, they will not be segregated. There will be some that you must not be posting church and every random thing on your business page. Why? Because it is business. Now, you could have a bio. Of course, your business should have a bio. You should have missions and goals. You should have value statement. I mean, and then go further to say, how do you want people to perceive you? Do you want people to perceive you as catchy? Do you want people to perceive you as serious? Do you want people to perceive you as a thought leader? Now, if you want all of these things, what you can do is you have to create content that will be beneficial to your audience. Now, in this point, I'm sure that if you're a consultant, there are people that you are targeting in mind. It's that you are targeting businesses or individuals who have potentials, who are planning to become businesses. Now, for these people, what are the information that they need? What do they need? It is for you to now position yourself as a provider of this content. Now, one of it is what we're doing right now. You could take a calendar and say, on Monday, I'm going to do how to of social media. Take for instance, how to post on Facebook. If you're a marketing agency, you can say how to post on Facebook, how to set up a blog. You will decide on your own and write a calendar and say on Mondays that's what you're going to be posting. On Tuesday I'm going to be doing motivations. I'm going to encourage businesses. I'm going to encourage them that tough times don't last, but tough people do. I'm going to and majority of these days they have things that are peculiar to them. There is Man Crush Monday, there is Tuesday motivation, there is Wednesday woman crush, there's Thursday throwback, there's Friday TGIF. So you can actually stylishly key into all of these special days and fit in your content. So your Tuesday could be motivation. So motivating business people who wants to start up something but they are scared. Your own could be that, there's been a trending picture of I think what's it called? What's the name of it? Apple, I think Apple, of when when it started. I mean, it was a vision that became all these things that we are seeing. So you could put up that kind of picture and then put a very nice caption to say that those people don't last. I mean, all you need to do is just once you can picture it, you can achieve it. Those things go a long way to help your target audience. I mean, it makes you a thought leader in that. I mean, if your target audience, if you keep saying that, if every Tuesday they get that from you, every Tuesday, that will automatically just put you on their top, on your mind. So when they have questions, when they have things that are bothering their mind regarding that industry, they know where to go. Now, a typical example is, what's the Twitter handle? I've forgotten the name of this Twitter handle that talks about traffic reports. Okay. Now, when they started, I've forgotten the name. I think hopefully I will remember before we finish this section. They talk about traffic. I mean, so if you're on the mainland, they tell you traffic's not to go to. Okay. I mean, traffic is tight somewhere in Lagos. They will tell you all of this traffic. Guess what? People like the platform so much that people try to ask them. People now start to ask them even things that are not relevant to traffic. People ask them, I want to go to work. I don't know what to wear.
Wow.
I mean, so if they don't just become, they became friends. They became. People stopped seeing them as just a traffic platform. People see them as a platform to talk to anytime you feel like talking. And guess what? Those guys will always respond. If you notice EFCC in some couple of months back, EFCC was like that too. They became a trending topic on Twitter because the responses they were giving, they were on point, they were timely, they were on time, they were dishing out nice content. And when you engage with them, they don't keep their mouth shut like every other government agencies will do. They were responding. It's because the person that was handling the account understand what social media is, and he was doing it, and that blew FCC. So if you are doing something right and it's giving value to your customer, you are creating that niche for yourself. It's a process of branding. It's a process of branding. You give out the right information at the right time. You can do how-tos. You can do videos. If you're a fashionista, you can do you can do how to match dresses. If you're a makeup artist, you can do how to make up your face in 5 minutes. Different makeups for different occasions. It could be different makeup for wedding, different makeup for beach, for office. Do this content. You will discover that people may not look for you immediately, but guess what? There's somebody that would need that content, and by the time they come, they're looking for that content. You're going to be correct on. They would find you, and it will not look as if. So, what are the people engaging with this content now? Now.
Yes.
It is because Google crawls website every 90 days. Now, when they see that your content is now up to date, then they come to you. I mean, so their preferential treatment. So sort of the spider comes every now and then to get, say, every 1 hour. Some websites you see Punch. Sometimes if you go to Google, you see Punch news. I mean, trending 1 hour ago. It is because Google they've seen that, okay, these people are giving out content almost every now and then. So the spider will come more often than usual.
Christiania Dabo, you said we are too fast and not detailed. I hope we are detailed enough for you, because he has taken time to explain how you can use your Facebook page. So Facebook page is that you have to make sure that your content is relevant to your audience, and you have to also post regularly, and you have to engage them. You don't just throw something out there and go. When they ask questions, just like the traffic people and EFCC, you try to respond and be human about it. Make sure that, and also have a calendar of how you will post and how you get a Facebook page. You go to Facebook and you look for it. There's how you can do it. I'm so happy, Christian, that you're now happy, because he or she was complaining that we were too fast. Thank you so much. And then Ogochukwu also mentioned that the Facebook page, which we've handled on website building. On website building, actually, you can build a WordPress website yourself, because we had the training here with the WordPress group on Thursday, where they show that actually you don't need to be a science rocket this thing to know how to build a website, except if it's more complicated. But just a normal website, you can go to wordpress.org or wordpress.com and build your website. So Ogochukwu, I don't know if you want us to dish out all the information here.
But then let me just quickly. So for Ogochukwu, if you just go to YouTube right now and type how to build a website with WordPress step by step, I mean, they're going to tell you how you will build a WordPress site. So if you want to build an e-commerce website with WordPress, they will tell you, there are videos there that will tell you step by step, starting from how to buy your domain name, to buy the hosting, every single thing. They will teach you step by step till end. So I mean, I hope that's useful.
Yes.
For you.
So he has really touched on so many things. Your search engine optimization. How do you optimize your website? Keywords are relevant. Google Webmaster, Google Analytics, link building. All of those can really make you be seen on Google. Then he also touched on social media. He has really spent time on Facebook page. How you can really get your Facebook engaging. And then he has also spoken about email marketing and the landing page. Do you want to touch on Instagram a little?
Okay, so so Instagram is, I mean, there's an amazing thing that Instagram is doing these days for those who run e-commerce website. There's a way that you can tag, you can actually show your products and the pricing on your post. So what I need you to do right now, so if you run an e-commerce website and you want people to be able to see, so aside from you posting the picture of things you're selling, I want you to just go to Google right now and type how to show your prices on product on Instagram. Okay. Just Google how to, because so it's the latest trend, it is the latest thing. And now I'm not trying to say we are so the even brands in Nigeria, some major brands in Nigeria still don't know how to use these things. So if you are a small business, so you can be ahead of them and even utilize these things more than them, and then they can potentially shoot you up. So just Google how to show your prices on Instagram. How to show your prices on Instagram, how to tag your prices on Instagram. I mean, it helps you. I mean, it just you'll be amazed at the thing, kind of content. And if you are finding it difficult, you can just I mean, you can come to Redelia workspace and then just comment, drop a message. If you need more clarification, then
we'll pick it up from there. So,
like,
because this, we can't just be dishing out all these things like that.
It's even too
you
much.
need to come in and see what we are all about. Okay, so that's it. So, Yinka, can you tell us what are does online marketing have any limitations? What are the limitations?
Okay, so there is nothing in this world that doesn't have like its disadvantage. I mean, one for digital marketing and internet marketing is that some persons still don't know. Okay, so before I even go to that, now, one good thing about internet marketing is that every disadvantage is actually a potential business. Now, there are so many businesses, there are so many people right now who still don't have internet. They don't have internet whatsoever. Now, some persons are already creating a way to get across to these people. I mean, you have wifi.com.ng. So there's also a Facebook free Wi-Fi that I mean, I don't know if it's working at all. I mean, and so many. So guys, people are already thinking, okay, there's this problem, and how they can potentially solve the problem. I mean, there's money to be made, because in the statistics, about 50% of the world still don't have internet. Now, imagine if every 50% we have internet and see what's happening. I mean,
internet is wasting here. Hey, fiber optic is wasting here.
I mean, so there's a lot. So that's one of the problems. I mean, but then we cannot now say because there's no internet in some places, we will not create content for them. You can create content for them in anticipation. Okay. So by the time they are back on the internet, when they search, they would find your content. I mean, that's one. Two is cyber security. I mean, it's a big problem, because before, a lot of people, I know prior to this time, thank God for Jumia and Konga and PayPal and the likes, who actually took the front. They took the giant step to make sure that they want people to be paying with their cards. They are the ones that actually has exposed a lot of people to using their ATM card. Even till date, some persons still will tell you no because of fear.
Yes.
Now, but how can you and I, we have a landing page. How can we optimize so that these things cannot scare our customers away? A way is to have a site lock. There's something called HTTPS. SSL site lock. So there are different levels. Yeah, there are different levels, and for each level comes some level of security. Some website, when you go to some website, you will see their first name at the URL box, that opening box at the top of your browser. You will see their name there. If it's Interswitch, you see Interswitch Ltd Limited. It's ingrained. It's always ingrained. That is like the highest level of security online. Now, the next available one are the ones that you just see HTTPS. It tells the browser that your page is secured. Now, sometimes you visit some websites, if it doesn't have that HTTPS, and you are going to be putting your password, it automatically tells you this site is not secured. So those are the things that can actually affect your business. So for every business, even if you write blogs, because blogs can actually become e-commerce site. It is gradually becoming e-commerce site.
Yeah, people sell there.
Outside Nigeria, a lot of people are already selling on e-commerce sites. You know, they have books, they have fashion wears. Okay, so for Grammy Awards that happened last night, some fashion bloggers who have stores. Now, I'm sure those people, some persons would have made some clothes for some of the celebrities. They would have their own blog. They would have written article about how a celebrity wore their clothes, and how you can buy it with pricing beside it. It won't be possible if they don't have security for their website. So that site, and it is cheap. Sometimes I think now for some certain hosting sites, they would give you for free. For free, I think for free for 3 months, or for free for 6 months. Some will even give you for free. I mean, so anytime you are renewing your hosting, you renew it with the SSL. I mean, it's a good way to secure. So it's a good way. So it's a good way for you to push above the disadvantages that are available. So because Google now, they've pushed out so many things that once your site is not secured, they will tell people that your site is not secured and people should not visit your website, which is not good. Now, another thing is competition. There are so many competition. How can you stay ahead of competition? Continuous optimization, search engine optimization. Remember, you can push ahead of competition. Then, I mean, businesses are cropping up every day. Your brother can be doing fashion. Your mom can be doing fashion. Your mom can be doing tailoring. Your brother can start up a boutique. Now, so many competition. How can you push ahead? Continuous optimization. Carving a niche for yourself and delivering services. Another thing is that don't forget that this internet marketing that we're talking about, as much as we're saying there are free tools, now it comes with some cost. It could be resources. It could be human. It may not necessarily be cash. Now, it's not cheap. I mean, are there really free things? There are free things, but then they are not free in the sense that, of course, you would still have to do some certain things to get it done. So also have in mind that, okay, these things, you will not get them free, but you can get them cheap.
No free
you can get them affordable. I mean, so what we need to do is just leverage on the affordable ones and get maximum output. Yeah.
All right, so with that, we've come to the end of today's show. I really have learned a lot. So basically, my takeaway is that for every day, we should have a list of what we should do. So today we can say we are going to be doing our Facebook Live. Tomorrow we say we are going to be putting out motivational speeches. Just like that, to keep our audience engaged.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Yinka, for joining us. Thank you. Remember, we are still Redalia Workspaces, 43B Emina Crescent off Towing Street. We are all about being everything to the entrepreneur. We have a co-working space with super fast fiber optic internet from Menward.
Can you get that? Super fast fiber optic. Wow.
So we have training facilities that can seat 40 people. We have a boardroom. We have a meeting room. Where would you want to meet your clients in an eatery when there is an affordable luxury? It's not good for your business, So just pop in and see what we are about. And we have this thing with Lagos State government now. So Lagos Innovates. So you can actually get your space subsidized by the Lagos State government. So go to lagosinnovates.ng and fill up a form and get a voucher. And when you get your voucher, just head straight to Redalia Workspaces and we'll treat you well. Thank you so much. And then also be here next week, 10 a.m. Monday. See you. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Ogochukwu. Nice one, Yinka. Thank you too, Ogochukwu. Onyi, thank you, sir, for the great impact. Thank you, Onyi. We want to really do this. We are happy. See how happy we are that we are doing this. It will make us glad to see that we get people off the street, that we get people thinking, that we get people doing something with their life, that we get people not just relying on, I don't have a job, so I can't do anything. So with the knowledge that you have today, you can say, okay, what can I really do? Maybe I can learn 1 or 2 things in the area of digital marketing, and I will help myself. That is the essence of why we are doing this. Thank you.